I was addicted to meth for 5 years, and how I got clean was buying sushi, because I would take all my tip money and go to a sushi bar, buy as much sushi as I can, and then tip $50 to $100, just the rest of my money. I realized, like, if I had money, I would spend it on meth. So I decided that I would go to a sushi bar and spend all my money. That's how I got clean.
Bro, people will do anything but get professional help. Ladies and gentlemen, you've been waiting all week for this. Welcome back. You're probably wet as hell right now. Or hard, I don't know. The majority of my listeners are definitely males. My male demographic is pretty freaking deep right now. But welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is a BustyBuffalo podcast with your host, me, Edo Doulos. Okay, so if this is your first time listening, if this is your first time watching, first of all, welcome. All right, we welcome everybody. I do not discriminate. All right, the BustyBuffalo studio here, we do not discriminate. We do not care if you are from anywhere, okay? As long as you can give us a listen, give me your eyes, attention, and that's all I ask for. Either way, if this is your first time listening to the podcast, welcome, man. I am more than happy to welcome any new people. All right, the cult is growing. It's rising more than you ever think. People on the streets, they see me. They want to suck me off immediately when they see me, but I tell them I can't. I have a woman, sir. Please, sir. Please, sir. They're usually guys. I don't know why. Either way, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. If this is your first time listening, or if this is your first time watching, give us a nice subscribe. Okay, you came here for a reason. Maybe you saw me somewhere. Maybe you thought I was funny. You wanted to catch a little glimpse of this pretty little white boy. Okay. Either way, give it another 5-10 minutes, and listen, you'll like the podcast, okay? It's just me. It's just me staring into the camera, giving you good eye contact and love, okay? And welcome back to the BustyBuffalo podcast, ladies and gentlemen, with your host, Edo Doulos. But seriously, though, if this is your first time listening or watching, leave a nice rate and review on whatever fucking podcast app that you're listening to. I'm not sure if you can leave a rate or review on Spotify, but I'm pretty sure you can like it. Give me a good like. All right, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah! All right, this is going to be a fun time. Every single week, we're going to be coming out with a new podcast. I'm recording on Sunday right now on August 14th. God damn, it's already the 14th of August. All right, that's pretty kind of crazy. As older as I get, the faster time just fucking moves on by, man. It's honestly incredible. But what's it called? Yeah. And if this is your first time watching on YouTube, subscribe, dude. Okay? Because everybody here, we're gay as fuck, dude. If you're not about it, dude, yeah! Everybody listening to this podcast, we're gay as fuck, all right? And we support the homos. Is that right? Is that okay to say, homos? We support the homosexuals because they are. We support the homosexuals because they are good civilians as well. And they provide to society. They give us taxes and shit like that. They pay for taxes too, dude. We got to support the homosexuals. Either way, everybody here, we gay as fuck, all right? But in a good way. And I'm not homophobic, dude. I got plenty of gay friends and they're doing their gay thing, and I'm supporting their gay thing, you know, and they're supporting my straight thing, you know. They got, yeah, I don't know. I think it's fair, you know, to mess with gay people a little bit. We fuck with straight people every single day. Us heterosexuals, we're fucking up every single day, but so are homosexuals, though. And we got to keep them accountable, all right? And yeah, I don't know where I'm going with this, but yeah, either way. We support you, okay? We support all the homosexuals out there because, I mean, dude, they're keeping the population down. They're nice and clean. All right, they keep the freaking value in your neighborhood up. All right, they're not making any more babies for the shitty environment that you live in right now. All right, and the majority of gay people, when they move into a neighborhood, you already know you're about to be seeing them kiss in the front yard and shit. You better support your homosexual neighbors. It's important. Either way, we are gay as fuck here. We do not care. Either way, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. I know I just wasted about 5 minutes just screaming into your ear, but welcome back. All right, today's going to be an interesting podcast. I have an idea that I'm going to throw out there live, and we're going to do it. All right, I'm going to talk a little bit about my week, kind of just ease you guys into the podcast. You know, it's always nice to connect with you. You got to connect with your crowd. You got to connect with the people that are. I know it's so freaking weird. If you guys are just listening to the podcast, you're basically just putting my voice in your ears. You know what I mean? And there's nothing wrong with that. Okay, my frequency, we got a good positive frequency, so I'm not messing with your dopamine in your brain. If anything, I'm increasing the dopamine right now, and we're getting freaking happy and lit. Okay, so don't worry about that. All right, I have no negative frequency to hit anybody with anybody today. Today is a positive day. It's sunny outside, and it is beautiful because Roma won today. For anybody who follows soccer, Roma won today, but they played like absolute garbage. It was the first day of the season. I was not happy. The win, I'll take the dub, but just ridiculous. We missed like 5 or 6 chances, 7 chances. I don't know. With the players that we have right now, it's just not okay. And the team that we played against, not okay. Either way. Other than that, the day is perfect. Okay, I'll take the dub. I'll take the good little dick suck later, and we'll have some fun. Okay. But yeah, dudes and dudettes. Okay, so this week was pretty easy. Work, bullcrap, whatever. Met some new people, and I don't know, man. I really like. Ever since I moved here, it's been kind of hard for me to make friends because the people that I've met so far are ass. I mean, not ass, but at least just like. I don't know, when you meet someone, you're like, okay, I got to devote some time hanging out with this person outside of quote unquote work or, you know, any other party or whatever. You meet somebody and you kind of just don't have that like instant connection where you're like, this dude's chill. We got to fucking do drugs and drink together. You know, I haven't really had that. Maybe in just a few people, right? Maybe a couple, right? And it's kind of hard to get that, you know, but I went to this gathering for a buddy's birthday. I'm not going to name names anymore. I've put people's names on this podcast. And it's not needed. But if he's watching, happy birthday. Either way, we all give him a happy birthday. Anybody's listening around, I say happy birthday. Say happy birthday out loud. And it's out in the ether. Okay. No, but I went to the gathering, this I guess it was Friday. Yeah, I thought it was yesterday, but it's Friday. And I met a bunch of other autistic kids like me who are hilarious. And I got invited to go to a brewery. And that happens quite often. It's not a common, or it's not an uncommon thing for me to kind of just hit it off immediately when I meet people. But what's even nicer is the fact that I was being myself. And that's all I could ask for, you know? That's why I tell people, you got to be yourself, all right? Because if you're around people and you're being yourself and they don't like you, that's not on you. They suck, dude. They probably go home and fucking don't have sex with their significant other and they cry to each other in their sleep and shit. But you were yourself, dude, okay? You were being yourself and that person didn't like you. Well, guess what, dude? That's not your fault, man. All right? Sometimes it is. Maybe you can change your personality if you're a dick, but at least knowing that you were yourself and others didn't like you, it's not on you, dude. It's just them. You know what I mean? So when you meet somebody or meet people and you're yourself and they like you, that's just a fucking home run, dude. That's a ball. What is it? An out of the park ball. I don't know. Fucking sports, gay ass sports. Either way, like it's good. Okay. So anytime, maybe this couldn't apply at work unless you work at a cool place and they accept you for who you are. You're not, you know, suppressed and your emotions and your thoughts aren't suppressed or something. I don't fucking know. If you work at a corporation or something, then you probably might not be able to be yourself all the time. You might have to, you know, just act up in a certain way. Either way, always be yourself. Make sure people know who you are the first time you meet them, man. When I'm trying to figure somebody out, they're too scared to, you know, open up and be themselves. I hate that shit, dude. Just be my friend, okay? I'll give you my attention and my friendship and my kindleship, and I expect the same back. You know what I mean? Either way, always be yourself. Don't change unless you need to change. If you're a dickhead, then change. Either way. So it's not really uncommon for me to meet people and then just, I don't know, kind of just become really good friends with them. That was fun. Yeah, other than that, nothing really freaking happened, dude. I mean, the whole freaking week was just, I don't know, work. And the older now, it's because I'm older now, not that much crazy stuff happens to me. And I need to just change that a little bit, all right? You know, because when I was a kid, I was always doing some crazy stuff, and then I'd had some things to talk about or whatever, but it's kind of just normal, man. It's been a normal work week like everybody else. I'm working just like everybody else. Then on the weekends, I got this, dude. I got my therapy session, you know? To me, this is therapy, 100%. Me just talking to myself and voicing my feelings and shit. I think it's important, dude. I should probably use this more as a therapy session. It's just, you guys are my therapists, and you're just listening to me bitch, you know? I think that's I think that's a good business model. I think that's a good business model to have in this economy. But yeah, I don't know. I hope you guys had a good week. All right, not too. I don't know what the hell's going on in the news, because I think over time I really just don't care anymore. I mean, dude, the world could be blowing up and I'm just playing PlayStation. You know, I just don't really care. The world is blowing up, literally, and I'm playing PlayStation and not caring. But I mean, what am I supposed to do, dude? Like, the thing is, I'll see the most horrific shit on the news. I'll see 5 headlines. You know, the thing is, this is purely what everyone's life is, right? This is like in my like view of life at this moment. Everybody probably deals with the same shit, but this is what I think of, like, what life is really right like right now. Because of media, you could have the most perfect day. You come home from work, right, tired, but excited to see your wife and shit. You know, you eat like a big ass pot of meatloaf because you're a savage, right? And your freaking cholesterol is through the roof, right? And then 10 minutes later, you'll, you know, be done eating. And you're like, honey, let's just watch some TV, huh? Let's wind down. Huh? What do you want to watch, honey? Oh, why don't we just put on the news? Okay, fine. That's fair too. We can do that. And you put on the news and you just see headline after headline, you know, just atrocity, carnage, death, whatever. Just I'm not gonna go into specifics, but that happens, and all of a sudden your day is just fucking ass, man. So I don't look at the news no more, bro. I don't care. And people who the same people who say you have to keep updated, you must stay up to date with everything that's going on. Why? Why? Give me a good reason why. Please, anyone, dude, give me a good reason why. I'm gonna die when I'm like 70 or 80, hopefully even longer. Actually, no, 80 is like a good year to stop. I think that's a good tap out age right there. Who knows what's gonna get me? Mesothelioma, fucking dementia. Regardless, nonetheless, if you're that guy that tells me that I need to keep up to date with what's going on, even in politics, I don't care, dude. You think your vote matters? It's not 1910 anymore. God, dude, your vote never matters. Your vote never matters. Mate, you know what? I think your vote matters locally, not nationally. I genuinely believe that. I think if you are voting for your local mayor or your local senator or whatever, like, I don't care, or your governor of your state, I think that matters. I really do. But this fucking reality show trying to like pick a president, I think all that shit's rigged. Even if it isn't, it is to me. I don't care. I really don't. I mean, I'm not gonna vote for anybody anymore. If I'm gonna vote, I'm gonna vote for like some third party. I'm voting for Kanye every single year. I'm gonna notch down his name. I don't give a shit. Anyone except whatever's going on, because no one has your interest in mind. And if they say they do, it's probably your mom that really does, or your dad, but no one else. No one really gives a fuck about you, dude. So let's stop fucking trying to care and, you know, put pressure on other people. You have to stay updated. Do I really? Do I really have to care about what's going on? Can I just watch sports whack off and make love to my lady, dude, and just fucking have fun? Either way, man. No, it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. If you're a political guy, cool. That's what you like to jack off to. I don't care. Excuse me. I'm taking some nice water breaks, dude. My mouth gets so dry when I talk. And I didn't even smoke and I get cotton mouth just talking. Either way, dude, you know what I'm saying? I don't follow any news anymore. And if it is, it's probably stupid news. I just watch anything that's just funny, that's mind-numbing, that's just distracting me from the normal dread of the world. I am on that train, okay? I'm all about it, dude. That's why I fell in love with Love Island, dude. It doesn't even remotely correlate with the real world. They're all in just this one villa pounding each other's cheeks and making love, dude. Right? And while like there's a Ukrainian war going on, that's either way. I just don't I don't have the capacity to care enough. There's too much stuff going on. All right. And we are all about that positive frequency, dog. We're not going to be consumed by this evil media. Okay. We don't need that shit, you know? And the thing is, this what is it like? George Orwell's 1984. Your life is only what you're shown, right? Like I think that's what like the essential, thing about that book and movie was, that like your life is just determined by what your superiors tell you is what's going on, right? How is that any different than the media, dude? Like I don't even know. I think I was listening to a podcast with Tom DeLonge, and as crazy as that guy is, he makes so much sense because he's done so much shit with the government when it comes to UFOs and interdimensional bullshit, right? And he always talks about how what you genuinely see and how you feel, like, just it portrays your universe. Like you see what you think and you see what you see, or you feel what you see and you see what you think, And that's why manifestation's like, did I say that right? Manifestation. Yeah, that's why manifestation is like super important and actually real in life. If you jot down what you want in life and you work hard towards it, then you can manifest that, right? It's like you see what you do what you see, and this world can create things for you. Either that was an awful thing. I don't know. Sometimes English just gets jumbled up in my brain when I try to think sometimes. But you know what I'm saying, dudes. All right. Tom DeLonge kind of has he has a track record of saying some crazy shit, but I don't know why the government chose some dude from Blink 182 to be super into the UFOs. I mean, he was the reason why they released a lot of the UFO stuff, is because there was like emails that were leaked from the whole like election thing back in whenever Trump was going, trying to be president and whatnot. And a lot of the emails that were leaked showed emails between like John Podesta and Tom DeLonge, I think. And it was all about UFOs and shit. I don't know why. That just goes to show you, why do you care about the government? They're fucking hanging out with people from Blink 182, letting them see deep, dark fucking secrets about UFOs, but you and me are working 9-to-5 jobs, fucking slaving it away. Either way, it doesn't fucking matter. I get carried away. I almost got like super lit right there. Yeah, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, we're all about positive frequencies here. Okay, we're not going to be talking any bullshit. But dude, nonetheless, my week was fucking fine, man. I had no issues. Jeans and I even went swimming this week. I haven't gone swimming in so damn long. Like, at least in a pool, I haven't. Oh my god. When I get older, dude, I have to have a pool. No matter, even if I'm broke as shit, that's probably one of the biggest investments. I'll take an above ground pool. I don't care. I'm willing to be that poor, and I'll get the above ground pool. I really don't mind, as long as I have a body of water that I can dump my nuts in. I'm good. You know what I'm saying? If I had an in-ground pool, I don't think I'd appreciate it enough. Really, I think I would let it go to waste. An above ground pool will humble you, okay, and it'll make you use it. It'll make you put it to good use, okay. That's a funny bit. Okay, but yeah, this week was fantastic, man. But either way, I really wanted to experiment with something. So if you guys haven't noticed yet, this logo is still staying. I might get a new one, just this little poster board that I have right here of the BustyBuffalo logo. But I am currently rebranding the podcast, and I made a whole new logo. I made a whole new Instagram page. So if you guys are listening to this, you can look up BustyBuffalo Podcast. And I made a whole separate page for the show where I'll be posting a bunch of clips on there. I still will be promoting the show on my personal Instagram, but I thought I'd let that be a place where I can just be goofy, not just cater towards my podcast, because it just doesn't seem right. You know what I mean? And plus, people followed me, not for my podcast. So I think it's ridiculous that I'm posting it on there. Either way, I'm rebranding the podcast a little bit, but I needed to make a logo. I needed to make a new logo, and I needed something that could have been original, something that, you know, is me or is mine, I guess. But I didn't, because I'm a cheap bastard, I didn't want to hire on a graphic designer and tell them to make me a logo, because I'm afraid if I tell them something, they make me a logo and it's shit, you know. And plus, if they made it on whatever, like, you know, software that they use on their computer, I'm not sure if it'd be the right size or if it'd be the right, you know, DPI. I don't know what that stands for, but the higher the DPI, the better the quality is on your fucking screen, I think. What is DPI? It's like something per pixels or something. Either way, it doesn't matter. So, if you guys watched the podcast last week, I showed you Dolly. I introduced you to that, or at least I kind of gave you a glimpse of what the fuck it is. Dall-E, D-A-L-E. If this is your first time hearing about it, look it up, dude. Inform yourself, put your whole fucking family in the living room, and look up Dall-E, D-A-L-L-E. Okay? And this is the first time in ever that you can put a text-to-image generator, or you can put input text to make an image. So it's a generator, and I think it's Google's. I literally have, I should probably know more, but hold on. Dude, water is so fucking good when you just are so thirsty. Yeah, but a Dr. Pepper right now would slap my nuts. Either way, so I introduced you guys to Dall-E last week, and it's incredible. It's literally a calculator for people who are ass at drawing or art or graphic design or whatever. I don't know. Like, if you just don't want to hire somebody on to make you a logo or whatever, you can use Dall-E to create something. So I had the idea of just creating a logo, and I can even show you guys. Hopefully it's still in my history here, but I created a logo just from AI, and I thought it was amazing. I mean, it's something that like is going to be in the future for every single one of you. And hopefully you're going to be using it as much as I did. And it really is amazing. So I put it in. I'm interested to see the text that I put in order to just like, you know, to view, to make this like, so I just want to know for sure. But I put in a text just detailing what I wanted, like what specific logo I wanted. And it created some shit for me. So let me see, like, let me see. Can I look at my past things? My collection. Okay, let's go to my collection. Sure, I'll show you guys real quick what it was. Hold on, what? Hold on here. Either way, you guys know what I'm talking about, though. Okay, 15 for. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted here. Either way, I told it to just describe me, or to generate a picture of a buffalo with a purple background and it's literally a podcast logo or whatever, a podcast logo with beautiful colors and whatever, and it made me this logo. It was just randomly generated. So I took the logo, I put it into Photoshop, I cleaned it up a little bit, took out some background, or you know, I just like, the eye was a little fucked up on the one right eye, so I did my own thing with the logo. But either way, I didn't have to contract anybody to make me a logo. I went on to Dall-E, I typed in what I wanted, and it created a logo for me. And I can show you guys just how awesome it is. And you guys can tell me if you really like it. You probably already seen it on Instagram, but to me, this is just, I don't know. You just gotta love this stuff, man. I'll show you guys. Yeah, I really. All right, here we go. Okay, hold on. Here, I'll show you guys what it is. I'll go to my Instagram and I'll show you guys what it looks like really quick. I think it's beautiful, man. I mean, if you can tell me if it's ass, but I think it's amazing. All right, so I took this logo right here in the middle, right here. If you guys are just listening, either way, it doesn't matter. I took this logo, I made some edits to it, right? I threw it into Photoshop, I cleaned it up, and I just put up my name with the podcast name, and looks fucking beautiful, right? Absolutely. I didn't have to pay anybody. I got all this for free. And I'm pretty sure I could probably charge somebody $100 to make a logo for them, put it into Photoshop, make it look like that, and voila. And people probably think that it's me who made it. No, it's completely AI, all artificial intelligence. It's incredible what you can do. But, so because of that, I wanted to try something different today. Considering the fact that AI basically runs almost everything on this planet now. Even you can look up examples of like blog posts. Everything is copied. Like at least, artificially intelligently copied, made. I don't know what the fuck, copyrighted, I guess, right? So today I wanted to go off of basically just making topics that were AI generated. Now, if that's weird to you, I am sorry. Okay, you probably are thinking, why don't you talk about the news? Why don't you talk about what's going on? Well, I don't want to talk about what everyone's talking about. I just don't care anymore, dude. There's so much shit going on. Everyone has to have their opinion on something. Why can't I have my opinion on something that's just random? Something that no one else is talking about. Something original. So I went on to copy.ai. You guys can go on here and try it out for free. There's free little things that you can, use. Little templates or whatever, but there's this one that I've been using. I even used it for work in the past, and it was phenomenal. It saved me so much time and energy. And here, I'll show you guys. So I wanted this AI, or I guess it's just, you guys can look it up for yourself. All right, it's copy.ai. You can go on there, and this is just a freestyle template, so you can ask it what you wanted to create. It asks you what you want to create, and then ask you what points you want to cover. And also you can instruct it to do something. So in the topic that in the main like objective that I wanted, I put down that I wanted 5 topics of discussion for my podcast. And I asked the AI, list 5 topics that are controversial or funny to talk about during a podcast. And I'm probably just going to go with the first 5 that it gave me. And it gives you another list, for you. But for example, there's these 5. The first one, the fact that you can run a show off this, dude, you can literally have like your own professional show. There's no reason to put a team together, create ideas or funny, whatever bullshit for the show, when a computer AI can just tell you what to talk about. And then you can kind of just riff off that. I just think that's amazing. That is the future. Okay. And it's coming, dude. And it's here already. So the first topic that I want to bring up is, why is it so hard to find a good parking spot in this town? Now, that's so fucking ass. It's an ass of a topic, but it already got me thinking. Why is it so hard to find parking nowadays? I understand the population's ass. I get it. And the first thing that people want to do is capitalize on that. Okay? There's so many people in town. You can't find enough parking spaces. So, hey, let's open up a parking garage. The amount of people in the past that were like, hey, man, I bought a piece of land and I made a parking garage and now I make about $1 million a day essentially stealing money from fucking people. I think it was the last time I parked in New York where I had to pay for parking. I think it was close to like $200 for 8 hours of parking. Like, can you imagine having that for a month, dude? People are done. They don't have to work anymore. They're just fucking going to Cancun and wherever. Every single goddamn month they're doing something because a parking garage was made. Who knew you can capitalize people just like that? I don't know. I think that's fucking crazy. Either way, why is it so hard to find parking in the town? It's because too many people own cars, dude. And in the future, no one's going to have a car. I can guarantee you there's not going to be a use for you to have a car. Okay? And if anything, I don't want to have a car anymore. It's cool. I get it. It's the freedom that you like to drive, but you're limited, dude. It's like, I don't know. It's like my fucking mom. If I was a kid, and if she did this, not saying she did this because my mom's not a freaking deranged woman, but if my mom told me, hey, Edo, go play, go outside, go do what you want, right? Go poop in the bushes, right? Do whatever. I don't know. Fucking put a stick up your, go ahead, right? And if she put a leash on my back and told me to go have your freedom, it's the same with a car, dude. You're so limited. If you have the money, you can go, drive, whatever. But you still have to pay for gas. Eventually, you're not going to be able to drive the car anymore. If you have $500 in your bank account and you're like, damn, I really have to get across the country, you might not get across the country, dude. You're going to be limited. Gas is so expensive, and it's going to get more expensive in the future. And that's the reason why you're not going to have a car in the future, dude. And if you are, it's just going to be sitting. And you're not going to go anywhere. Eventually, gas is going to be like $50 a gallon. I mean, look at any other country. America, we're complaining about $5 a gallon, dude. Go to Bosnia. I mean, how much is the gas right now in Bosnia? I'm so curious. Average cost of a gallon of gas in, let's say, Romania, not even Bosnia. Doesn't even fucking matter to me, dude. I'm just curious. I'm very curious. Let's see, global petrol prices right now. So, RON, that's their, Romanian, I guess, cost. So it's 31 RON. 31 RON a gallon, right? How is that even normal, dude? Either way, I'm bitching for no reason, but you get where I'm going, dude. Okay, we're not gonna have cars in the future, dude. They don't want you to fucking have houses. They don't want you to own property. They don't want you to own things. Cool? Is that all right with you? Is that cool? You can't own shit anymore, dude. That's why it's so hard to buy out houses now. You're forced to rent. Eventually, you're gonna be forced to fucking drive public transportation. I'm going to a deep dark place, but we're not gonna go there, okay? I've seen enough futuristic shows and movies to know that they're not gonna fucking let you drive a car anymore. It's all gonna be little balls of fucking electric cars running around, taking you to places or whatever. There's been shows like that. What is it like? I watched some show. God, how hard is that to say? I watched a show on Amazon Prime. I forget what the hell it was called, dude. It was like a virtual reality show, and it's in the future, and everyone in the car, everyone in the show is not driving, dude. Everyone's being transported with this like electric vehicle, and you type in on the screen where the fuck you want to go. It takes you, blah blah blah. Who knows? In the future, that's gonna be like a subscription or some shit. It's gonna be like $50 a month to be using those things, or I don't fucking know what they're gonna do. Everything is a subscription, dude. You know who the first person who came up with like a referral bonus was? I swear to God, Jeffrey Epstein. I mean, I'm sure there's probably somebody else who came up with the same similar idea, but he was the most fucked up person who came up with a referral bonus. And he would somehow entice, or maybe Ghislaine Maxwell, his lady, would entice somebody to come over and be like, hey, you can get $200 for a massage, for giving Jeffrey Epstein a massage. And I mean, it's a fucking win, I guess, for shitty Jeffrey. But then he would tell girls, he's like, hey, listen, if you tell a friend to, come here and give me a massage, if you refer a friend, I'll give you a little money on the side. He was the first person to come out with a referral bonus for fucking doing shit with underage. I don't know. That guy does. If he's dead, I don't even know if he's really dead, to be fair. He could be. I hope he is. I hope he rots in hell for an eternity. But yeah, he was the first to come up with a referral bonus. Now you see companies doing it all the time. Invite your friend. Give them your personalized code, and maybe you can get 5 free stocks. I don't fucking. That's Robin Hood and bullshit. Where was I at? Yeah, dude, it's hard as hell to find parking. You see what I'm talking about, dude? An AI can come up with a topic for you to talk about And at least for me, it's easy for me to just fucking roll on, man. I can just rant forever. You know, it's not that hard for me. Second topic that it wanted us to talk about, all right? We're going to move on from why it's so hard to find a parking spot, because I think everybody knows why, dude. There's too many people on this earth. The pandemic didn't do much of a good job when it... The pandemic didn't do too much of a good job when it came rolling on. It didn't really do its job that well. Our medicine is too strong. I'm fucking kidding around, dude. No one should have died. Or at least people who died, I'm so sorry, man. I don't know. That was a harsh joke. Either way, there's just too many people everywhere, dude. It's so hard to find parking. Next topic. Are we sure? Are we sure that the dinosaurs even existed? Or no, I'm sorry. Are we sure that the dinosaurs are extinct? No. Their genes live on, you know? There's alligators still, dude. I see tarantulas. Not tarantulas. I don't know why I said tarantula. I'm literally thinking of an ostrich and I said tarantula. I'll see an ostrich and I'm like, that's a fucking dinosaur, dude. Like I was at Tobias Lake, which is it's a zoo that's in Pennsylvania, and they have ostriches running around. Like, dude, that's that's from like a pterodactyl or some shit. I have no idea. Or a velociraptor, dude. Like that's like basically the same thing. Are they really extinct? No, I think it's passed down. But how cool would it be if those motherfuckers were still alive today? I mean, my favorite dinosaur, to be fair, is the velociraptor. It's just like it's like a Porsche with claws, man. They're fucking fast as hell, terrifying, can kill you. So can a Porsche. Depending on who you are in the situation. You can get hit by a Porsche, or you can crash a Porsche. That shit can still kill you. And it's just as fast, you know. Either way. Yeah, are they really extinct? I mean, dude, when you look at an alligator, what the hell do you even think of, man? Like, I see an alligator, I'm like, that's a dinosaur, man. They're huge. They're terrifying. They got those prehistoric looking eyes, right? And then in, you know, what was it like? You'll see depictions or pictures or drawings of dinosaurs that were in the past, and you'll see the alligator one, like the big one. I don't know, man. Pretty scary, right? And then I'm trying to think of any other scary goddamn animals that are just fucking dinosaurs. Like, or like, what are those huge lizards that are like, where their saliva is poisonous? I forget what the hell it is. Oh my god, it's gonna kill me, Dad, because I just don't know. Hold on, I'm about to put down my blinds really quick. Never mind. Usually there's kids that like to come up and play. There's this balcony that's like right in the view of my window, and they'll just peek through because they're curious as hell to see what I'm doing. If you guys saw my setup that I have behind the camera here, you would be, if you were a kid, you would be walking back and forth on the balcony trying to see what the hell I was doing too. I feel like they probably think I'm like, I don't even know, like a streamer or some shit, but nonetheless, yeah. Are we sure that the dinosaurs are extinct? I'm not sure, man. Plus, have you seen a dinosaur? I mean, that's so shit. Dumb topic. We'll go on to the next. We'll see what the next topic is. So this is actually a pretty decent topic. I didn't think that, I didn't even read. Wow. Okay. So can you really be just friends with someone of the opposite sex? No. And people who are like, oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, maybe if you're just so adamant about that, if you really are like, we must be friends, but you still have thoughts, dude. Okay, like, I don't know. I think humans are smart enough to be friends with the opposite sex, but biologically, you still have those pheromones that, you know, kick in sometimes, right? If you smell a girl that you're friends with and you like her fucking pheromones, man, you can't deny the fact that, hey, I really want to make love to this person, but they're only my friend. I just can't. In society, you just can't. But biologically, it's normal. You know, it's normal to feel like that, dude. And there's a reason why guys, the amount of times a guy will be, quote unquote, friends with a girl, And then he'll spill his heart out and tell her, like, listen, like, I know we've been friends for, you know, how many years, but I want to do the gushy gushy with you, dude. I love you. You know, I have so much love for you. I want to, it's not just friendship, you know? And the amount of times a girl's like, no, I don't want that. Yeah, I don't know. It's because a guy is so easily attracted to a girl, but a girl is just so like, I feel like more girls are picky as hell nowadays, and they'll just be friends with someone because, oh my God, you know, we do these things together and blah, blah, blah. And I confide into my friend. I am so happy I was never in that predicament ever in my life, that a woman would come to me and just spill her heart out about a guy, you know, because the whole time I'm like, listen, like, I know if I was in that position, the whole time I'd be like, listen, I know you're going through a rough time and you're sad, but I don't know any other way to make you feel better, but, you know, letting you suck me off. I think that's right. You know, I think that's okay. I'll make you feel better. That's the only way I know. I'm not going to be like, if a girl started crying and confided into me or opened up to me and wanted some advice, I'm like, listen, hun, I'm not the person. Okay, I don't care about you enough. I've never met a girl where I'm like, you know what, I'm going to sit down and I'm going to give her advice. No, I'm going to do that to my girlfriend, dude. I don't give a fuck about you. Like, as weird as that sounds, that's how every guy thinks. And you can't deny it. Unless you're gay. I don't know. I think a gay guy would just be like, yeah, I can be friends with the girl. And even then, gay guys hate straight bitches. Straight bitches hate gay guys. Because they talk to each other and shit. They talk shit on each other, I mean. I don't even know if that's true. Dude, half the podcast is usually me just bullshitting. Like, I don't even think this is like... I don't know why you guys listen to me. I think this is... it's funny. But yeah, dude, I don't think you can really just be friends with the opposite sex. Unless you have a girlfriend and, you know, her friends meet you, then, like, I don't know, you can look at them like sisters. Like, I look at Janita's friends as all like annoying little degenerate sisters of mine. Like, I don't know, I don't really have that much of like, I'm good. Like, I'm fathered in right now, dude. Like, I'm like almost 4 years into my relationship. You know, like, even if I were to meet another girl right now, I wouldn't be friends with them. Not because I'm scared of, like, you know, quote unquote, like, be attracted to them, is because, like, the only reason why I would talk to a girl is to get puss. I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I really have to get to know this girl because she's wonderful. I'd love to be only friends with her. That's not a thing, dude. That's weird. And if you want that to be a thing, I think you're forcing it hard to be a thing, right? Of course, there's anecdotes. Maybe you've met this kid when you're, or maybe you met like this other person, you know, the opposite sex when you're a kid and you're family friends. I get it. That's fathered in. But if you just meet somebody out of the blue and they're the opposite sex and your intention is just to only be friends with them, that's not going to be the case, man. Either the guy's going to cave in first. It's never really the girl, okay? And you can fucking stab me in the chest and disagree, but I will die on that hill, man. It is impossible. And I genuinely believe people who are friends with the opposite sex, there's anecdotal information that's not there. They've been friends for a long time since they're children, so they don't have that connection. Either way, when people are just friends with the opposite sex, a guy is usually the one to be like, hey, listen, I've been growing feelings for you and I really want to fucking plow your face. Do you love me back? It's usually the guy. It's always the guy. I don't know. All right, on to the next topic here. I really like this. This is like this is why AI is the future, dudes. Okay, if you really want to get into it right now. It is the future. It's literally pushing. It's producing my show right now. It's helping me produce a show. Either way. Number 4, why do I always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm at home alone? Why do I always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm at home alone? It's because you don't have anyone to tell you that you're doing it wrong, you fucking idiot. Why? Wait, why do I always feel like I'm doing something wrong? What do you mean? That's another thing. AI, what is that even supposed to mean? Why do I always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm at home alone? When I'm at home alone, I'm doing fucking nothing. If anything, is that wrong to do nothing? Or maybe, this is actually like a convoluted question. I can kind of relate to this. When I'm at home alone and I'm not doing anything, it feels wrong because I feel like I should be doing something. But when you're around a group of friends doing absolutely nothing, when you're actually with people and you guys are in a room watching TV, mindless entertainment, you're practically doing nothing. But because you're doing it with people, you feel like you are doing something, right? Until your ADHD friend says, hey guys, we need to do something else. This is getting boring. But I feel like that's pretty, common, unless I don't know, you guys can tell me if you feel the same way, but I feel like if I'm alone at home and even if I'm doing something, I'm always what is it? I'm double downing on myself when I do things as well. So like if I'm creating food, I feel like I'm fucking up the whole time. I feel like I'm doing it wrong. So I second guess myself. And if you're with somebody, at least you can ask somebody, hey man, is the spaghetti looking good? Like, hey man, do the cookies look, excuse me, do the cookies look good? Can I take them out of the oven? I feel like I don't know if I'm answering the question right, but it feels like I'm answering it right. Yeah. Why does it always feel like I'm doing something wrong when I'm at home alone? I mean, sometimes you just beat off when you're at home alone. You're doing something wrong. I mean, it's a normal thing, but could be wrong for you to do it. I don't fucking know. Either way, I think I beat up this topic already. There's one more topic, but it's a question as well. Why do people keep trying to make things bigger than they are? I mean, dramatization is everything in this world. I think without being dramatic, you don't have content, you don't have entertainment, you don't have news. I mean, there's times where the news has made some news a lot bigger than it really was. There's times where the news has dramatized something so big that it was actually fake. I remember CNN took, oh my God, this is actually crazy. This is in my memory bank because of how fucking crazy I thought the news was. I think at one point, CNN took a clip from a video game. I forget what it was, but they took that and then they thought that was real footage of war in Ukraine and they put that out. Unless it was from a different time frame, it had to do something with that. Maybe it was Ukraine or another fucking war. There's so many wars I can't keep up with this shit anymore. But I remember CNN took a clip from a video game and put that out for millions of innocent eyes to see and to deceive, and they didn't give a shit. As long as it put some eyes to their freaking TVs, man, to their network, that's all that matters, right? So why do people try to make things bigger than they are? It's because capitalization, monetization, it helps with money. Comedians do the same thing. Why do they dramatize there's no time? You can listen to Bert Kreischer's The Machine story / bit / joke, whatever you want to call it. But it's dramatized. I don't think there's bits in it that are probably maybe true, but when you listen to it, you're like, dude, I'm Bosnian. I just don't believe this because when you come from a foreign country and he tells you a story about himself in a foreign country and what he did there, I'm like, I don't believe it. Maybe I believe the story some, but it's dramatized. All right, it's dramatized for a reason. It's supposed to entice you. It's supposed to entertain you. It's supposed to make you feel some way, to provoke your feelings, right? So why do people try to make things bigger than they are? It's because it's fun too. I've told stories and maybe dramatize a little bit, right? Just to make the story better. But that's just the inner comedian in me. I don't know. I just like to have fun with that. But yeah, I don't know. I think the biggest takeaway from this topic is that the news does this all the time. I even think that they took clips from oh my God, I think this was years ago, and I think it was MSNBC. I don't think it was CNN. But MSNBC took a clip of these people that I think they were just in a shooting range shooting at shit. It was a bunch of hillbillies, just in a country people. I don't fucking know what to call them. Country hoodlums. They're all hanging out in the field, shooting at a random target in the middle of the field. But MSNBC decided, hey, let's take this clip because it looks like, I mean, tracers like in bullets, and if you ever seen videos of tracers with bullets with tracers, at night you see it looks like just lines of fire being shot in the sky, right? They decided to tone down the contrast, bring down the gamma and the brightness in the video, and it looks exactly like that. But when you look at the video, you're like, and you compare it side by side, it's the same video. They were scrutinized for maybe a week or two. They got a slap on the wrist, and that's about it. And everybody forgets about it, right? There's no repercussions. They don't get fined. Maybe they were fined. But I don't think there's no, organization that's like, hey, you can't do that. You have to pay $1 million or whatever. Like, but they just got a slap on the wrist. They told, they had like public humiliation from everyone. They were made fun of because they did it. They were shamed. But look at them now. They're still thriving. They got their fucking network is still up, right? Everyone's watching it daily still, even though they deceived you and admitted to it that they deceived you. But hey, what am I gonna say, right? What can I say? Why do people keep doing, or why do people keep trying to make things bigger than they are? It's just what you do, man. I mean, it's what humans are always fucking doing. I mean, one person will take a story and make it so dramatic because you want to entertain people. You want to make people fucking smile, or you want people to feel the way you feel. You'll take a story and add things to it because you think it's going to make the story better, but really, the original story was just fine. People try to make things bigger than they are because, I don't know, maybe it's a defense mechanism for when you talk to fucking people. I don't know. Either way, it happens. But yeah. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see, I mean, I've talked probably, it was around like 20-ish minutes when I started talking about the AI. Maybe, I think I really need to start taking notes as I'm doing the podcast, so I can kind of just keep up with my own brain. I feel like sometimes I just go and I don't stop. You know what I mean? And then I need to control that. Either way, as you guys can tell, 5 topics that were just given to me, computer generated. I've excelled. I don't know. At least I got to talk about it a little bit. Got a little funny, got a little bit of serious, but it did what it told it. It did what I told it to do. I told it to list 5 topics that are either controversial or funny to talk about during a podcast, and it did exactly that. I don't know, ladies and gentlemen, look up copy.ai and just try it out for yourself, man. There's like tools that you can use if you write your own blog. This can help you write. Actually, no, this will write for you. It'll just give it a topic to write about, give it detailed instructions on what to talk about, cadence as well, and it'll write for you. If you can go back, copy and paste in a Word, edit it yourself or whatever, if it sounds good, this can literally do your job if you wanted to. But that's going to be the future, man. Everyone's going to be using artificial intelligence just because. Why not? It's going to make your life easier. It's going to help you save time so you can do other cool shit instead of just putting your heart out into whatever. But like I mentioned last week, dude, we talked about it before. AI will be the destroyer, man. It'll take away so many jobs. It's gonna, yeah. Yeah, it's not going to be fun. But as you guys can tell, it helped me do the show today. And I really wanted to experiment with that. And I'm so glad I did. And now, on to one of my favorite segments of the show. I love this part of the show. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, I get to wind down a little bit. I get to talk a little bit less. Well, I still talk and I still digest what we see, but we watch a little bit of TikToks that I curated and I saved for this week that I wanted to talk about. And yeah, I don't know. I think you guys are ready. I'm ready. If this is your first time listening to the show or first time watching the show, this is a segment where at the end of the show, we just like to wrap up the show with some TikToks, some goofy, fun TikToks that we like to laugh at, have a nice gaff at. So yeah, if you are listening, I highly suggest to go onto YouTube and enjoy the TikToks as well. Okay. But if you guys don't mind, fucking love wearing headphones sometimes. It just it helps me Helps you listen to myself.
What country is Hawaii in?
I love how it starts just by itself. Okay. All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, let's watch some fucking TikToks, eh? You know? Why is this... Hold on. You can't switch up on me like this, dude. I'm trying to freaking do this a certain way. You can't just... Hold on.
What country?
There we go. Gotta change the screen here. Okay. So let's watch some TikToks together. Okay. I hope you guys enjoy. First TikTok of the day is by Justin Awad. Awad? Was he Egyptian or something? That's an Egyptian name for sure, dude. I know plenty of Awads in my life. Either way, it has about 100,000 likes. I mean, I liked this the other day. Had like maybe 50K likes or something. Either way, it looks like he's in New York. Whatever.
What country is Hawaii in?
Hawaii is its own country. No, it's not its own country. It's not a country.
What country is it in? Maybe that's a guess. Guess a country. You know this.
Dude. Our education system has failed so many people. Come on, dude. How do you not know? Jesus Christ, it's pissing me off how he doesn't know.
Fuck, it's in that Spanish shit.
Yeah.
South America?
Wow, man. So crazy. Oh my God. And you know how many times people talk about Hawaii? Like just, hey, I'm traveling to Hawaii. Hey, Hawaii in the United States. Hey, it's one of the states. Hey, how do you not know? It pisses me off. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be mad, but Jesus Christ.
I don't know. South America, that's what I'm going with.
Yes. No.
And I love how he agrees every time when people just say the worst answer.
BANNA.
Yes. How many states make up the United States?
So
Yes. You know what?
Dude, 50 Nifty, did anybody ever sing that song? The fact that I'm not even from this country and I know, like,
What a shape with 5 sides is called?
bro, come on.
Octagon.
Oh my God. You know, I only saw the beginning part. I didn't see the rest of these because I don't like to ruin it for myself, but I mean, just look at what he's wearing, dude. I mean, that just shows you this fucking educational system has destroyed us children. Oh my God.
Yes. What country?
All right. Next TikTok.
Dude, how are you the last one to show up to your own party? That is messed up. What party? Your birthday party. What are you talking about?
What are you doing?
What?
It's a surprise party.
Surprise party?
Are you drunk?
Oh my God. I mean, I've already seen this, but like, it just makes me sad. I mean, look how fucking sad the mom is too.
Birthday, I'm at the party.
You guys can come out. Derek messed this up.
Guys, you can come out. Derek the retard, he just messed us up again. Oh my God, this is the second fucking year in a row.
Seriously.
I was wondering where all the cars were.
Oh my God, this guy's the fucking worst too, dude. You just know he's like, nobody likes him in the family. I think he's wearing an Oakland Raiders fucking jersey too.
How stupid can you be?
Well, why didn't you
Oh
just
my
say
God,
it's a
man, I'm
surprise
sorry.
party?
There's people here to see you. Happy birthday.
Aw, man, you feel bad for the guy too. He's just like, oh, and he's wearing a Buffalo shirt, bro. Did you guys see that? I just noticed
What
that.
country is?
Dude, how
Oh, fuck me, dude. God damn it. Sorry, guys. I'm ruining it.
Dude, how are you the last one?
I tried to zoom in and I fucked up, dude, but he had a Buffalo shirt on. But either way, dude, oh my God. I'd slap this fucking dude if I knew him in real life. If we were all planning a surprise party. He's just sitting outside drunk as hell. What did he like drink and then he just decided to come and sit at the fucking house? I was wondering why there's so many cars out here. Come on, bro. Next TikTok. First off, dude, those burgers look fucking, oh my God. I mean, when was the last time you seen some good burgers, dude, like that? Like, you know, everyone knows that burgers shrink when they're, you know, when they're cooking. But these just look sturdy, dude. They look diesel burgers, bro. God, either way, gotta respect the burger grind here. I mean, I'm a grill man myself. Okay, any dad out there, respect. Any slowly cooking the bread on top, just making it nice and smoky and toasty. This guy fucks, man.
Don't burn them, all right? Last time you burned them.
Fucking burn nothing when I fucking cook.
And that's the truth, man. You see this guy's tan ass gut? You know he's like on a beach house somewhere in New York and Long Island or whatever. And then, oh my God, dude. I would fucking eat 5 burgers from this high and tight haircut looking dude. You already know that he was a freaking corrupt cop for the NYPD. He's one of those cops that worked for one of the gangs in New York, and he was just fucking taking in cocaine on the side and sniffling it up like some fucking, like that, what is that shit that you put on your nose when your nose gets clogged? You know, he just looks like a good old New Yorker. Looks like a good guy. All right, well, that was a Vine clip, by the way. That was like 7 seconds long. Basically a Vine. All right, next video. This video gives me so much anxiety just because I feel like this happened so many times in where I was born or where I was growing up in Bosnia. Just trucks like this doing some fucking sketchy shit. Bro, this truck came and probably has like pounds and pounds of food for a village and shit. And they took it across a ferry, it looks like, onto some makeshift bridge. I don't know what the hell, they put some wood down on it, some metal sheets, just for it to not fly off the bridge. But Jesus Christ, what country is this in, man? Bradford Docks in the UK? Bro. No way. There's no way this is in... Oh my God. Yeah, I don't know, man. This kind of stuff gives me anxiety. It's like Ice Road Truckers, if you've ever seen that show. Just dudes risking their lives just because... Who cares, right? All right, next TikTok. When I saw this video, I had no idea what the hell was going on or what's happening. But I'd miss my flight, dude. I don't care. I think I would take a nice little break from flying, and I think I would just take, 2 nights at a hotel nearby or something, or whatever. It could have been in Hobunk Town in some fucking Louisiana, and I'll still never fucking ever be in an airport this full. Jesus Christ, man. Can you imagine the anxiety of just, like, one thing I hate, this is like traffic, like for me at least, I cannot stand traffic. So imagine being in an airport where you can't move. Like, you're claustrophobic as hell. People around you smell like ass because everyone's traveling, right? No one who travels smells good. At least for me, I'll still put on deodorant, cologne, I'll shower before I go. And 6 hours into traveling, I just smell like formaldehyde. I feel like someone's like stuffing me. I feel like stuffing. I feel like someone's stuffing me with whatever. What is those motherfuckers that stuff animals? Taxidermy, and they're just using formaldehyde. I don't know. This shit just gives me so much anxiety, dude. And I'm pretty sure this was in Las Vegas. Everyone's talking about, Vegas airport. It's so funny because the guy filming this was like, I gotta get this on TikTok. Literally, his captions, #Vegas, #airport. Sorry, it's actually one whole hashtag. It's just #Vegas, #airport put together. Yeah. And people are like, I love staying home. It's the main reason why no one travels, dude. The amount of times I've talked to my parents, they're like, you're young, dude, you need to travel. I'm like, with what? Planes are so limited. There's too many people, man. Everyone's traveling to the same destinations. It's overcrowded. I'd rather just live in the mountains somewhere at this point. Traveling it's done. Like unless you're backpacking and all that bullshit, going to hostels, that's traveling, dude. But now, like going from airport to airport, town to town, city to city, country to country, it's what is it? Mainstream now. Everyone's doing it. Everyone wants to do it. It's like, oh my God, you won $10 million. Now what are you gonna do? I'm gonna travel the world. What the fuck are you gonna see, dude? Like, you're just gonna go on Google and just check it out yourself. There's not that many things that like provoke me that I gotta go see it in person. If anything, I gotta see the pyramids in person. I gotta go to Mecca because I'm just Muslim in general. But just because I'm Muslim, I need to go to Mecca. And I gotta see that shit in person, dude. And the amount of times people stampede each other while they're, regardless, either way, that's besides the point. People stampede each other at the holy pilgrimage. Okay, next TikTok, ladies and gentlemen. God damn, this shit gives me anxiety.
Wow, look at this zombie. Look at this zombie.
God, look at that stance, bro.
It's incredible balance. You have incredible balance. You're like a zombie. Walking dead. Walking dead.
New York is something else, man. I don't even fucking know what to say, dude. Incredible balance? This woman is just on some, but she looks like a normal person. Looks like she works like a 9-to-5 job. Dude, eventually you're not going to be able to distinguish homeless people to regular people on drugs. You're going to have somebody who makes like $100K a year, but you'll see them just like nodding out in like some subway station. You're not going to be able to tell the difference. You're going to be like, is this a mother? She looks like a mother of two. Genuinely. You can see her nice ass, like, you can see her jacket looks like from Zara. And looks like she just went grocery shopping, so obviously she's got money for something, right? Looks like her hair is done, or got her hair did. But damn, dude, she is just fucking cracked out on something.
It's incredible.
If somebody woke me up from my meth nap, oh my God.
Incredible balance. You have incredible balance.
Thanks.
You're like a zombie.
Thanks, I know. I'm very good at being balanced. All right, next video. This shit just saddens me. Dude, a woman commented saying, oh my God, the way you woke it up. Again, dude, like, women are ferocious towards other women. Why is that? I'll never understand that. Like, women are more malicious towards each other than other men, or to men in general. Like, I feel like women just fucking hate other girls, and they'll do anything just to fucking trash them or whatever. It's malicious, dude. It's very malicious. Either way. Next TikTok.
I cannot make this up. I went to get my chicken. It's paper. They literally fried fucking paper.
I mean, it's just what you get, right? I mean, literally, that's what you got. But, I mean, it's just what you get for going to, what is it, Zaxby's? You just got to take one on the chin, bro. It is what it is. You got bamboozled, you know? A nice little fried papel gets you right in your freaking, in your stomach, man. You won't even tell the difference. If you bit into that and just started eating it, how much money do you want to bet she bit into it at first and was chewing on it and just realized, this is not chicken? If anything, that could just be the chicken in it, but it's so funny how they put a fucking fried paper. What was that like thing like a year ago or something? Somebody found like a shrimp or like a Cajun shrimp in their Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ah, classic, dude. Classic. Rest in peace, though, dude. Sorry for your loss, lady.
They're not about to like me.
They're not about to like me. What are you gonna do? Hey, give me an extra tender. It was paper fried. Bitches don't eat there anymore. Have some fucking self-dignity. Have some standards for yourself. Like, seriously, people who take their time out of their day to go and bitch to like the workers there. Bro, it's not the workers. That's probably like a manufacturer or a distributor like issue that like some piece of like cloth fell into their factory or whatever, their like industrial factory, and it just got battered with the other chicken tenders. They're not about to like me. So let me go in there and just destroy the workers' days. Let's go in there and just fucking let's yell at the cashier because it's their fault. Yeah, it's definitely their fault. I don't know. If anything, this was deserved. She probably did something. This is karma. And definitely karma just getting her. That's what I believe. All right. Next TikTok.
I was addicted to meth for 5 years, and how I got clean was buying sushi, because I would take all my tip money and go to a sushi bar, buy as much sushi as I can, and then tip $50 to $100 just the rest of my money. I realized, like, if I had money, I would spend it on meth. So I decided that I would go to a sushi bar and spend all my money. That's how I got clean.
Bro, people will do anything but get professional help. Just pay to go to rehab, dude. Dude, the only way I can get away from meth was just spending all my money on food. I got a whole new vice, all right? Sushi. Just go to rehab, dude. Get a professional help. It's a pride thing, dude. Swallow your pride and go to a therapist, and he'll fucking prescribe you some good drugs that'll get you off meth, man. He'll give you some Adderall. He'll give you some legal meth. Nah, but seriously, dude. People will do anything but get professional help, dude. Jesus Christ. So freaking weird.
I ate sushi for 3 weeks straight, and it got to the point where I'd show up around the same time and they would have green tea waiting for me. I tried like everything off them.
Bro, if I was paying like $50 to $100 in tips, going to groceries, going to a sushi place and then just giving them $50 to $100 tips, you better be waiting for a fucking blowjob before you get into the restaurant. Dude, those fucking workers better be like, oh, he's coming, get ready. They should be lining up to fucking suck you off, dude. Are you kidding me? $50 to $100 of a tip every goddamn week, man. That's incredible.
The menu was great, and that's how I got clean, and I'm now a year and a half clean from meth, so.
To be fair, I'm proud. I think it's cool, man. You got off weed and, you got off meth and all that stuff, but, yeah, I really, buddy, you just go to the doctor next time. Go to rehab, get professional help. You know, people are gonna be like, oh, but what if he doesn't have insurance? He has parents. Oh, what if he doesn't have parents? I don't know that. Just go get your fucking sushi. Spend all your money on sushi, then, you fat fuck. Either way, let's fucking go on to the next TikTok.
LA? Okay, so you're gonna have to hold on. This is an important call. So he didn't take his medication. He didn't take his medication at 1700.
You're not
How old are you anyway?
24.
I'm 40.
Okay, that's fine.
No, for
Wait, come on. Let me get your number. Put your number on my phone.
What's your name?
Jack. What's your name?
Jack Heron.
Bro, run! Her name is Karen. Why are you trying to get her fucking number? Either way.
Nice to meet you. Sorry, I didn't mean to bug you. You're very
No,
beautiful.
it's fine. This is just important.
What's your number? LA?
Bro, that's the only way you can get a girl's TikTok. That's the only way you can get a girl's number is when she's distracted. Got no game, bro. Just put it in. Come on. Go ahead. Just put it in. And her son's just like fucking talking to her. I'm like, Mom, who is that? All right. Next TikTok. Unless I don't even know if we have one. Oh, yeah, this is the last one.
That I found while thrifting.
And what made you pick out this piece?
It tickled me.
If I ever say that, if I ever try to describe how I felt, it tickled me, shoot me. Someone just take a shotgun and shoot my leg off.
Every time I touched it, it had heft, it had weight. And so once I did that.
Feeling of quality, huh?
Feeling something. And I guess that's what quality feels like. Uh-huh.
May I ask what you paid for it?
I paid about $100 or so.
$100 for a watch at a thrift store? What kind of thrift store is this? God damn.
This model is the large size of the Blancpain Aqualung. I would date it about 1960.
That's how you know it's a good that's how you know it's a good watch, dude. Because usually, like, shitty watches are like ticking, but this is like it's rolling on. Like that means the gear is in there, or like professionally made, I think.
61, and it's a diver's watch, of course.
Look
This
at that.
watch is very complete. I know you replaced the band. Because it's a larger size, it's a very desirable model. So do you know how much your watch is worth?
12 or 13.
Uh-huh. And 100 or 1,000 you're thinking?
Well, okay. Well, it would be nice if it were 1,000.
Oh, she was thinking the watch is worth 1,200 or 1,300.
The value I'm giving you is just for the head of the watch, and a head is a watch without a bracelet or band on it. This particular model that you have, I think a low estimate would be $25,000, and I think it more likely would sell between $30,000 and $35,000 at auction today.
Oh my. It's very nice to know.
Her and that fucking guy are about to make love tonight, dude. She literally was like, that's very nice to know. She's trying to contain herself so hard, dude. Let it out, woman. Kiss the guy. Give him a nice fucking smooch and suck him off on camera. Why not?
Thank you. I'm sorry. I'm trying to compose myself.
Oh, she's so happy, dude. I love that. That's fucking great.
Yeah.
Thank you.
It's a really nice one.
Oh, you gotta love it, dude. I've thrifted so many things in my life, and when I find out that they're worth so much more, I remember I thrifted because I used to resell clothes all the time when I was in college. There used to be a Goodwill bin outlet by me. If you guys ever been to the Goodwill bins, those are like next level disgusting. But if you're willing to put up with it, you can find some good stuff there and make some good side money. But you got to work for it, man. You got to dig through those bins and you can find some stuff. But either way, I remember I used to resell a lot of clothes, and I found an old, what was it, Led Zeppelin? I think it was an old Led Zeppelin concert t-shirt. And I looked up the actual brand, and it was a personalized brand that Led Zeppelin worked with, that they only did those merch t-shirts when they would go on tour. And it was one of like the very first merch t-shirts that they ever, came out with. Obviously the shirt was in shitty condition. It was at a Goodwill bin, for Christ's sakes. And it was shrunken, because that's how you know it was real, because motherfuckers back then, they weren't fat. There was nobody fat in the 70s and the 80s. Literally, there was just people. There were skinny sticks, man. No one ate. They didn't have, portions the size of, fucking ogres, right? Either way, I sold it. I picked up the shirt because you buy stuff at Goodwill bins it's by the pound, or at least from when I did it. Like, I would buy 20 shirts, and it's, maybe 5 pounds, or not even 5 pounds. It could be like 3 or 4 pounds, and I would pay $10 for like 20 shirts. So if you do the math and you sell the shirts equally, maybe the shirts are worth like $20 to $30. Some are worth $50 to $60, depending on what the detail or what brand it is. So I'd sell 20 shirts, give it or take, and then some that just didn't sell for months, I would just redonate it, and cough it up to cost opportunities and all that shit. What is it, like loss of opportunity? I don't even know what the hell it's like the name of it is, but you redonate it, let some other fuck buy it. But I remember one time I had this Led Zeppelin t-shirt, bought it for like $8 with like 20 other shirts or something. Sold it for like 110. A shirt, for Christ's sakes. Either way, but she buys something for 100, finds out just the headpiece of the watch is 20 to 30 grand. How about that? But yeah, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you guys enjoyed today's show. I know I did. I had a fucking blast. It was about an hour and, almost an hour and 20 of just straight content. If you enjoyed the podcast, if you're listening, please leave a rate and review. It helps me out more than you know. And if you're also watching this on YouTube, if you've made it this far, beautiful. Thank you. Enjoy yourself. Enjoy your guys' week. Have fun. Stay safe. Have some fun. Have some fun with your loved ones, right? Go hang out with your dumbass family and put them in one big room and show them this show, right? But yeah, if you guys, this is your first time watching on YouTube, subscribe, leave a comment. It really does help more. And I'm just going to keep making these shows every single week, whether you like it or not. All right. Hope you guys have a good day. Take care. And enjoy the song that's made by Elbow. Professionally produced, professionally mixed. And it starts now.